Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. I'm Mysterious JG. We got a bunch of warriors who are floating in the air, fighting an airship that doesn't have anything. Let's finish this fight off. That's a lot of damage. That wasn't. Yeah, I wonder what governs the damage of no Mercy, because I was doing a lot of damage. Man, we killed this thing pretty damn fast with thievery, obviously. I think confusing you is the big trick for this boss, so we've kind of already negated the main thing that it had going for it. What is Luna? Causes berserk to all targets. Doesn't matter. No Mercy finished it. We didn't even get to use thievery. Amaranth basically owned that thing. We're all floating around except for Dagger. It's a lot of AP. Decent amount of it wasted, unfortunately. Ether, rather, and a pumice piece. That one, I think, is related to all them fancy jewels and stuff that people got. What does pumice piece teach? She's got summons she has not learned yet. Oh, boost. I thought I remembered that being in this game. You press the square button a bunch of times. I don't know if it works the same as it does in Final Fantasy VIII, where it's like a timing minigame. Anyway. Dragon's Crest or Dragon Hair? Trident was just because it... Well, there was an attack we hadn't learned yet, but also just the fact that it added a status. I was all into statuses for a bit there. Something else teach countdown? No, I guess we're sticking with Kaiser Knuckles for a bit. Let's get reduced to something more respectable. How many battles with the man walked down? 12. He's not leveling up anytime real soon. So Promise Ring is fine for him. Let's not take the chance. Alright. Olvert Tombstone. What do you want on your tombstone? Okay, so we should have the Gulug Stone. After the battle, remove any equipment you'll be... Oh, I'm glad I stopped to read this. Remove any equipment you'll be needing for the other party. Then take the Gulug Stone. So we're about to switch. Okay, I'm glad I checked that. Alright, probably don't need to worry about... let's just be thorough. Let's just be thorough. We gotta get back to the others now that we've got the Triforce. See the Gulug Stone. Oh, like Mount Gulug? Is this a coincidence, folks? I was just recording Mount Gulug from the Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin the other day. Mount Gull guy, whatever they call it in that game. Why am I trapped in here? And why do I have to put up with having this Moogle? Hey, someone let me out!
This is the way to treat a lady. Aww. I hope Zidane and the others are alright. But mostly Zidane.
Why is it her we're focusing on now? I guess they couldn't know what character you would have available for this scene, but I would think maybe she's the default. I don't know.
I'm sure they'll come back for me.
So, how do you like the special sweets I reserved for each of you? By the way, Zidane is out running an errand for me in return for your safety. But I hate keeping promises. And I so love deceit. So I thought I would give you a special death to remember me by. My palace is home to a magnificent hourglass. As its sands fall, the floors of your rooms slowly open. Well, isn't it a fabulous idea? Your lives will be spared if the hourglass is reset. If Zidane comes back in time, that is. I would think, well, Steiner is a ridiculous oaf. But, I mean, he is the only adult. Let me think. Aiko and Vivi. Steiner. And, oh, Kina. Yeah, he's kind of the only adult normal human who's here. So it's weird that we're not seeing this from his perspective. Oops, just 10 more minutes. Better start praying. Farewell, my sweet, lovable morons. You're stuck here. I started laughing before it even came up on screen. He's pretty predictable.
What? Somebody help me!
Farewell, my sweet, lovable morons. That bastard Kuja! I guess I heard that. That doesn't... I don't save them, no one will. It's a pretty involved headquarters the Kuja has here. Say... Black Mage number 69! Say... I reset the hourglass and locked it, just because I was ordered to, big boy. What we're doing is wrong, isn't it? Wait, it's better than to isn't that better than to stop functioning? Sexy dots. Come on, let's go back. Turning off that trap again? I still don't understand how you do it. You basically have to turn them all on. You're just thinking too hard. Let's go. Okay, so we don't actually get to, Alright. This is not the order that these guys should be in. I'm used to Kina being at the bottom, though, actually, oddly enough. Diamond of Doom Sword. Genji helmet. Although, actually, I didn't see if there's anything he could be learning from any of this. I think we actually want the gold armor. Demon's Mail, I'm not sure. It might be better for level up. I don't know how many, how much he's got before he, I don't know how much he's got before he levels up. I guess she never got disarmed, so... Enkai Armlet does something that somebody thought was useful at some point, right? Otherwise, it's magic armlet, I guess. Green Beret might be better than Lamia's Yara for her, because Green Beret teaches speed, and Kina's speed is the absolute worst. When I say teaches speed, I mean it just, it can improve it a bit. Light Robe, we want her learning... Oh, she doesn't have auto regen yet. That's a shame. That's a really good skill. Well, we need her to get it eventually, but... How close is she leveling up? She's really close. Alright, let's not take any chances here. Robo-lords. Oh, I don't know what the pumice beast does when you level up, actually. I don't think it's down here, actually. Oh, speed magic +1. That's actually pretty good for her. That's actually really good for her. Alright. It's also really good for Vivi. What does Rosetta Ring do? You would think that has... that sounds like a late-game magic-y type thing. You would think it does something. Protect Ring is Spirit +1. Rosetta Ring is Magic +1. Coral Ring... eh. What is Glass Buckle does strengthen magic and spirit. Various things do better for that, better than that for magic. Desert Boots, Magic and Spirit +1. Glass Buckle, Strength and Magic and Spirit +2. Glass Buckle's actually going to be it for him. She, on the other hand, has lots of fancy options. Including Maiden Prayer. The maiden form woman, you never know where she'll turn up next. Maiden's Prayer is Magic +1, which isn't really that impressive at all compared to some of the other stuff that she can get. I think Cachusa is best for her. I'll need to do some off-screen leveling to get them some of these sweet skills. Oh, come on. How can she not be allowed to wear fancy... I think she should be allowed... Oh, never mind. That's the wrong slot. It's up here where she would be allowed to wear green beret, which I think would be adorable. Yeah, green beret does speed. It's just, like, awesome sauce for everybody. And air racket. I don't even think he said... Yeah, we want magic racket now to teach Minnie. Which may be the spell that reverses Minnie, too. And magic armlet. Let me just confirm that does something, because I think it does. And Kai armlet is spirit +2. Magic armlet is magic +2, which is more important for her. Okay, and she's supposed to have over the... Yeah, she's got 51 magic. Her stats should be through the freaking roof anyway. Even though I was really underwhelmed by that trick. Then my timer says this video is 3 minutes long at this point, about 4 minutes. So I just don't freaking know anymore. 14 minutes. Okay. I guess I haven't completely wasted all of everyone's time with going through and doing the inventory management stuff. Alright, you'll start out as Sid. There's a mini game. For details on how to complete the mini game, click here. Let me just check and see if there's different rewards, and if there's not, we're just going to do the mini game. I think there's not different rewards. I think there's just a mini game that we can do. Okay. Hopefully we can at least get to a point where I can save the game. Because this is the last video of my session that I'm doing tonight. Alright. Make sure everybody's got ability up at least. So once in a while I'll shut that down and... I wish frickin' Dagger had concentrate, you know what I mean? And maybe she'd be able to use a damn magic. Alright, whatever. Boingy, 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 boingy. Oh, I thought I'd be falling down, Ribbit. So this is the big hero moment for Sid. That must be the key that we're talking about, Ribbit. Press X to go forward. Huh? I guess I should stand still when that creature looks this way, Ribbit. It's red light, green light. Oh boy. Oh, if only I was a man again, I wouldn't fear that beast, Ribbit. I stopped, you frickin' game! Okay, it all speeds up, too. One more try. At least the goofy music tells me it's goofy. Otherwise, I would think this is deadly serious. Because it is, in terms of what happens if we fail. Fuck you, game! It's so... It's like you gotta stop before it thinks about turning around. I stopped with plenty of freaking time to spare, game! No commentary, because I gotta be able to concentrate. At least it's not playing any games of, like, it turns around and immediately comes back. I received the hourglass key. I see a scale and some weights, Ribbit. Examine the scale, examine the weights. These are huge scales, Ribbit. Gotta climb the scales in order to reach the hourglass. This weight is made of wood. Weight is made of clay. I wonder what happens if everyone just dies. Do we get to see it? Weight is made of stone. Weight is made of iron. Put weights on the scales. What should I use? Wood, clay, and stone. Wood, clay, and iron. Wood, stone, and iron. Clay, stone, and iron. That would be the heaviest. Climb out of the scales. Just have to do this upside down, Ribbit. Now everyone should be alright, Ribbit.
I thought I was a gunner. I wonder if JG's gonna, like, go back and see us get killed.
I think I will take it up. I will look it up myself. You can do the same. I will look up on the Google machine what happens if you fail the weight challenge. Like, I don't understand what the challenge was. I just picked the heaviest weights and immediately won. I'm not sure if there's a different way I'm supposed to do that. But I'm assuming we just get a game over and go back to the last continue point, or maybe the game just resets. Like, I don't know if there would be a comedy scene of us failing.
But I thought I was a gunner. Thank goodness we made it.
I don't want to replay through that red light, green light game. That was super annoying. Oh, y'all made it, Ribbit.
Huh? Huh? You saved us? You? I'd rather have died if I'd known that.
And it wasn't easy, mind you, but we've no time to celebrate. It said Ribbit, not Hiccup. I heard from 2 black mages that there's some kind of trap up ahead. They said you screw, or you basically just have to turn them all on. Whatever that means, Ribbit. Let's hurry.
That's right. We can't just rely on Zidane. He's a worthless sack of shit. We have to work together until Zidane gets back.
Wait, why are you in charge?
We can do it if we stick together.
I don't understand why you're in charge.
Can I help you, Koopo? Wow, Visitor Koopo, I need you to deliver mail for me. I want you to deliver mail to Mog Sam. Thanks, Koopo. Looks like it's all the same stuff from before. Rising suns are fancier than pinwheels. Let's just buy a bunch of them so that I've just got them to throw around. Okay. I'm not sure how much farther we're going to get here in this session. We're past the 20-minute mark of the last video of the session. I know it's silly. I know it's a waste of our time. And I know I said I wasn't going to bother. But now that I know there's a save point right here, let's see what happens if you fail that challenge. Because I think we can just load and probably use Thievery and No Mercy to kill that boss in like 4 seconds. Assuming that we didn't have a autosave or something from... No, I don't think we did. I think we're going to have to fight that boss again. But, I think we can do this pretty easily. Not allowed to skip this because it's one of these. The characters using kind of normal in-game models are in the frame type videos. Alright, so we just beat this really, really quickly with that's not gonna do anything, whatever. Oh, that berserked us. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, shit. I thought it berserked the enemy. That really sucks with her healing. I found a way to lose this. Because Amaranth's dead. He was the one who's doing most of the damage. Oh, well, we still won. I made a complete mess of that, and we still won. It's fine. Alright.
Somebody help me. Holy shit. Oh, fuck.
Alright, this will be it. We're going to finish this video by just having the frog completely fail on his quest here. Oh, well, it speeds up the game, but not the clock. Alright, well, I guess we'll just spend the next couple of minutes sitting here watching this together. Because part of me is curious about what happens when you do different things with the scales, but I may just end up winning it again without meaning to, and then that would screw it all up. So let's just sit here and wait for a moment. So... Alright, so what have we learned in the last couple of videos? So... Kuja wants this Gulug stone. We don't really know what it does. But it's some kind of MacGuffin that was hidden in a place with an anti-magic field. And when we got to that place, there was kind of weird technology that was projecting and telling us stories about a planet named Terra that was dying, and some kind of advanced technology civilization, which seems to have fallen, was trying to find a way to save Terra. And for some reason, Zidane, whose origins are not very well explained, and who does appear to be from a different species from everyone else. I can't stress this enough. This was a thing I was kind of wondering about playing the game years ago. I'm not, like, spoiling knowledge I have having played the game before. I'm telling you, years ago, I was like, what the fuck is Zidane? Why does no one else... Like, Vivi doesn't look like anyone else. And it's a little weird at the beginning of the game, I guess. Like, he's running around in town, no one seems to notice. But, like, Vivi has called out in dialogue that no one else looks like him. And when he first encountered the Black Mage soldiers, he was troubled by it. And, like, it's part of the story, trying to figure out what is Vivi. Because he doesn't look like anyone else. That thread has been dropped, because he still doesn't look like anyone else. He's different from the other Black Mages. But I don't think the game's ever going to tell us why. I think it's like, oh, he's this Black Mage who's smaller than the rest, and we've got other Black Mages that are not evil now. Now we have Black Mages that have free will, because it just happened one day, but they're now, most of them are working for Kuja because they manipulated, not because... But we know what they were. He made the Black Waltzes as these, like, advanced Black Mages, but the other Black Mages were just like the initial Black Mage project, and it's something to do... He took the mist, which is somehow the souls of dead, and used them to animate these monsters, and there's this terrible whatever. So, like, there's been some explanations for that, and I don't think we'll ever get a lucid explanation for why Vivi is small and seems to have been running around on his own from the beginning, and never part of an army. Because the Black Mages at the Black Mage Village were all, like, soldiers on the battlefield who became self-aware at some point during the fight and fled. Vivi was just wandering around being self-aware, but not knowing where he came from, and was raised by one of Kina's people. But what was I on? But yeah, so he's unique and weird. But yeah, Dagger's just a woman. Amaranth, I think, is just supposed to be an odd-looking guy. Freya belongs to a species of these you know, Vermusian rat people. So they're just a species. Kina belongs to a tribe of odd people. But Steiner and Dagger are normal people, but then we find out Dagger actually belongs to a race of summoners, like Aiko, which means actually Steiner ends up being the only normal human in the party, doesn't he? I guess Amaranth is supposed to be a normal human. But this is with me not counting in Zidane, because I don't know what the hell Zidane is. He has a monkey tail, and no one ever says anything about it. But now we're finding out that he, for some reason, can understand. He's the only one who understands the language of these weird high-tech thing that we just came across. And, yeah, that's a thing. So I haven't vamped long enough for us to actually get to the end of this yet. This will be the end of the video. If you don't care about what happens when our party members all die horribly, then you don't have to watch, but... Kuja seems to know about these things, but I haven't noticed Kuja having a monkey tail. But Kuja, although Kuja too, so yeah. Kuja, we don't know very much about his background, but Boy, howdy, did he seem to be on a different page from Queen Braun. And that brings back the idea, too, because I looked this up. There's no clear answer on this. Queen Braun turned insane and wanted to take over the world using the power of summoned Eidolons. And Dagger assumes it was because Kuja did something to Queen Braun and made her evil. I still don't think we have clarity on whether that's true or not. Certainly they were enemies, like they turned on each other. But did Kuja do something to Queen Braun's brain to make her go evil and crazy and then destroy her when she was no longer needed for his plans? Which, I'll point out, we don't know what the fuck Kuja's plans are. Kuja is kind of demonstrably, he's evil. Like, we're not wondering whether Kuja is actually doing good. He's clearly evil. But I don't know what the hell he's doing. And it seems like, it doesn't seem likely that Queen Braun knew anything about whatever oil vert is with its magic stone that's hidden in weird technology place, which blocks, like, none of that seems to be things that Queen Braun knew anything about, because the story is kind of, it's typical Disc 3 Final Fantasy PS1 era. The story has gone crazy. No, I didn't make it. Should I try again? Give up. Do you really want to end the game? Warning, the game will resume at your last save point. End game. Okay. So that wasn't even remotely worth it. Oh, well. Alright, well, I mean, I kind of knew that, and it was only when I got, like, we got 6 minutes left, I'm not getting to another save point, and I'm trying to call it a session. That made it a natural time to attempt something silly like this, but hopefully you enjoyed the plot speculation and recap, more than you enjoyed the inventory management that has taken over the series recently. There's going to come a point where we've got... You know what I could do? I know what I need to do. I need to come across an enemy that has the virus status ailment. Because the reason I haven't thought about this in the past is because virus doesn't allow you to get AP either. But at this point, I'm so terrified about leveling up people poorly. Because we're like... You're supposed to be able to get to the end game and be at like level 10 or so. And we're already up into like level 30 plus. So I already know the min-maxing, we're not going to really truly be able to min-max all the way. But there is a status ailment called virus you can get on your characters where they don't level up. But they also don't get AP. But since I'm afraid to have anything equipped except the best stat maxing stuff anyway, that doesn't matter. Like, part of me is like, just get virus on your party and proceed through the game collecting the items you need to get the best skills and then learn them all later. You don't need a reason to help people, but you do need a reason to call it a video. When we come back next time, guys, Aiko is our party leader for some reason. Vivi, maybe. Kina, I don't know why Kina would be following Aiko. Steiner, there is no goddamn reason Steiner is taking orders from Aiko. But it's happening, and it's going to continue next time. Bye-bye.